This video is going to show you a step-by-step process on how to make your own writing board. You will need a poster or picture frame, which you can pick up from a thrift store or any other local store, and any materials that you think you'll want to use to decorate. I'm using anything from rubber stamps to little pieces of paper I find and metal findings. Now let's get started. So now I want to paint the outer side of my picture frame, and what I did was just remove the back of the frame, and then what I'm going to do is sand it down, and then using acrylic paint and a paintbrush, I'm just going to quickly paint over it. Now the sanding helps it so that it absorbs the paint much better, and then I want that distressed look, so I don't want to paint it too well. While my paint dries outside on my frame, I take a piece of butcher paper that's going to be wrapping around to make my background, and I'm trying to just kind of figure out where I want my pieces. I haven't glued anything down yet, which is why they look a little sloppy right now, but I've kind of picked pieces that I like to make my calendar and my notes. So anyway, next is going to be kind of placing them, stamping them, and gluing it all down. So I went ahead and ditched the butcher paper that I was using and went ahead and used the background. It is very similar, and I actually do like the little holes in it and stuff that come with it. But anyway, I used a lot of rubber stamps and distress pads that had a vintage antiquing feel to it. So again, I haven't glued this all down yet, but that's my next thing. So right now, go ahead and glue everything down where you want it. And once you've done that, we can move on to the frame. So all I've done now is gone along the edges with my distress pad and ink pads and just rubbed along the edges over the white acrylic, and it gave it that vintage look. Now that it's assembled, you can hang it up or just set it somewhere in your office or house and use dry erase board markers or also liquid chalkboard markers to write on it for your calendar and notes and much more. I'd love to see what you guys have. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe so I know what you guys are thinking and I can see some of your work.